Welcome to another edition of TCLD Let's Talk. Today we shall be focusing on pre-retirement preparation, something which is very close to my heart. I want to say here today that retirement is not a fatality. Many people see it as an end of their life. No, retirement is called refinement. It's called the second stage. It's a moment where you've got to celebrate life to its full. I want to say I have been on retirement for 7 years and I've never enjoyed any period in my life like this one because of what I call freedom. Freedom is the best thing you can ever have. Freedom to go after your passion. They say if your profession becomes your passion, life becomes a celebration. And that's what I am doing today. I'm living my passion, which is touching people, changing mindsets, and seeing people grow. So let me tell you, if you are going to think of retirement, the first stage is between 5 and 1 year. We call that the pre-retirement period. During this time, you've got to think of what you will be doing when retirement comes in. So you're preparing. The pre-retirement period means you are thinking every day about retirement. You're accepting it, learning to accept it, and saying to yourself, it shall come. But this period also, you're working on projects that you think you will want to do during retirement. The second stage of retirement, which I call the honeymoon period, is where you have separated and you're finally into retirement and you've earned what we call some bonuses or some chicken change or some allowances paid by your organization. So you can live for the next 12 months as if you were on top of your game. Living the way you were living, driving a new car, wearing again great dresses, going again to restaurants, visiting friends. But I tell you what, that period is the most short-lived period in your life. Because after the, what we call honeymoon, comes what we call the disappointment period. That's when you know your true self. That's when you know your true friends. That's when you know you're in retirement. Everything diminishes from you. Friends evaporate. Money starts diminishing. No money comes in. You become very, very, very bitter with yourself because you are lonely. You don't have any activity. And let me tell you, once in inactivity, it leads to what? It leads to what we call stress. You are always stressed. And later on what? You are caused to go into what we call depression. That is the stage where most people lose their lives. Because nobody pays attention to you. You have no activity. Sometimes you find yourself in a bar, or you find yourself on the streets, or you find yourself in somebody's office, and they don't pay attention to you. And you think that you're worthless. Sometimes if you had been a big personality in life, and today people don't respect you, you feel that you're no longer important. You lose your self-confidence, you lose your self-esteem. But let me tell you, there's still life. The fourth stage comes to life, which I said before, is called the orientation stage. There you have to reorient yourself by asking yourself, what is it that I can do when I get into retirement? Most people have a lot of talent in them which they don't use, and hardly think that that will be beneficial during retirement. But let me tell you, don't go into retirement as a former GO, or as a former minister, or as a former director, and don't change. You will have what we call depression, you will have stress. Move into retirement with a new title. When I left the United Nations as a senior diplomat, I moved into life as a coach, but I had to reorientate myself, go back to school for 4 years, sit with students who are younger than me at Harvard, prepare myself because I knew I was going to pick up a new career, start a new feeling which I will share. Today, I've been to 4 schools after retiring. I've earned more degrees, I feel more confident, and I can do what I want to do and which I do. Like I said earlier, when your profession becomes your passion, life becomes a celebration. And that's just what I'm doing today. Now, after orientation, you come into a stage where we call stability. Very important. When you're stabilized, it means you're making money. Your health is great. Your family is happy. Your wife is at home. Everybody's there. But the place, that is very important, and that's when you count yourself blessed. But let's don't make these mistakes. While preparing for retirement, discuss with your family. Discuss with your wife, your children. Make sure you ring it in their minds that you will be going on retirement, so things will change. You have to accept that things will change for you. Life will not be the same again. If you're used to having free petrol bombs, having free telephone, living in a free house, things will change, and be prepared to adapt to your new life. The other thing I want to say is that have a vision. What is vision? Vision is the picture of the future. What will be your new future on retirement? What will you do? How will you live? How will your family? How will you bring back your children? That is very important. So I want to end this by thanking you for watching and telling you retirement is not a fatality. Retirement is fun. And go into it knowing that you're winning. And I want to say, if you love this video, then subscribe to our YouTube channel and like it, or call us on +237 695 539691, or follow us on our website www.tcldafrica.com and pick up one of our online courses. Today we learn, tomorrow we'll eat. It was fun talking to you.